Hey everybody, Jim Crowder, day number 8 of my 30-day sleep challenge. I want to start out by emphasizing how important it is to have a power down cycle prior to going to bed. It really makes a world of difference if you do a guided meditation or read or do something that calms your mind. It helps fight insomnia. It helps you have a really calm, restful sleep. Your brain settles down and really does enter into sleep cycles more quickly and more deeply. And I did a Jason Stevenson guided meditation that I found on YouTube that I like. Did it for about 20 minutes, turned it off, went to sleep, and slept like a baby. It was great. So if you haven't tried that, if you have insomnia, or even if you don't, I suggest you give it a shot. So I have a few things here on the table, and I mentioned yesterday I was going to talk about caffeine. I was always a big coffee drinker. My family was a big coffee drinker. My parents were. And for years and years and years, as long as I can remember, I've always had coffee in the morning. If you were to ask me how many cups I had per day, I'd say maybe 2 or 3. I want to show you what my 2 or 3 cups really look like. This is my new favorite mug, gift from my wife. So if I had a cup in the morning, it would start with this, and I'd be reading the paper. And then I'd have another cup, because I'd basically suck it down to try to wake up. Suck that one down. Maybe a third, maybe 2/3 of a cup just to heat it up, somewhere in that range. That's about what I'd usually have. And if I was sluggish during the afternoon, which I often was, maybe I'd have a couple cups of tea or maybe 1 cup of coffee, about this size, just to get through the evening if I were teaching yoga or going to work out or whatever. So basically my 2 or 3 cups of coffee amount to 6 cups, half a pot. If your pot is 12 cups. If your pot is 10 cups, that's more than that. So it was really eye-opening to do this. It was really amazing to think how much caffeine I was pulling in every single day. It's amazing I survived. Now what I'm doing is I'm limiting it to about this much every day, and no more, no other caffeine intake, regardless of the situation. If I get tired, and occasionally I get a little sluggish still, I'll just take a power nap, 10-15 minutes max, and that really helps. Also, whenever I meditate, that always rejuvenates me as well, which I do daily. So if you're on that caffeine kick, if you're on that caffeine cycle, I really urge you to take stock of how much caffeine intake you have and maybe back it down a little bit, maybe half a cup at a time per day, so you're not like jolting your system. But yeah, that's my story for today, and hope that was helpful. Have a great evening. Thanks.